Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Ragtag Crew. It is a party-based tactical roguelike. Easiest way I could describe it is kind of similar vein as Darkest Dungeon, give or take. And I guess let's just dive right in. Do we want to do the tutorial? Yeah, let's do the tutorial. Hey, we won that map fair and square. Hand it over. But yeah, if you notice, it's got a little bit more of like a post-apocalyptic Wasteland look. A little bit of modern. I see a gun. I know there's some sci-fi tech too. It's fair cheating. Oh, okay. Use the smart use of abilities wins battles. Select the veteran using courage. Okay, so I wonder how AP is handled, or maybe each character only gets an action or two. So gives the ability power the next action, refreshes other abilities. Ally extra armor for the whole battle, and +1 until the end of turn. Each ally can only be affected once, and suppressive fire. Cool. Encourage. Enemies' intentions. Okay. Some enemies have things. The sniper will something. 4 to 5, panics under fire, skips a turn if 4 or more damage is dealt in one attack. Okay. So sneak attack. 4 damage to an enemy, 4 + 1 if no one's targeting you. Ability power affects damage dealt, refreshes other abilities. That'll show them. My turn. Okay, tools are powerful but single use. Activate nanomachines to get the veteran back into play. Alright. Slightly steampunkish, but that's like real tech. I can't quite tell if the tutorial is what the tutorial is telling me to do. Wrap this up. Regular strike won't cut it. Use crit and pray. Wait, use crit? Interesting. I mean, I guess it's just hope for a critical hit. Got him. Damage taken, success level. Neat. New ability available. Each victory gives one crew member a chance to improve. Pick a new ability. Oh. So, elimination. Exhaust all abilities. Deal 4 to 5 damage to an enemy. Make an enemy take 2 to 3 more damage from attacks for 2 turns. Or, provoke an enemy, lower their attack damage by 3. I feel like puncture. The game of dice didn't go well. The pub is thrashed. Gormda is knocked out. Your gambling opponents didn't seem to appreciate your art of semi-cheating. But no one is around to question the legitimacy, there we go, I can word, of your victory anymore. So you grab the fair winnings, an old map of who knows where. Actually, you'd also deserve reimbursements for the emotional damage. Who in the world starts to brawl over losing a worn out piece of paper anyway? Someone who didn't need that fancy glove anymore, that's who. Gained power glove. And since you've crossed the moral boundary now anyway, how about looting the pub itself for good measure? It was their job to ensure gambling winnings were paid after all. Grab some rations. Food is crucial. You'll spend it to move around and eat while resting. Okay, click on the rogue's portrait to examine her skills and equipment. Drag power glove. Ability power. Cool. Skills are used in events to overcome all kinds of challenges. Upon failure, the character will learn from their mistake and improve the skill. Huh. Morale affects accuracy in combat. Sad and annoyed people find it hard to focus. Keep your characters happy. Food is... okay. Food is crucial, but it ain't sparkling. Unlike that power glove. It can increase my ability power and make me a hard hitter. Harder hitter. Gosh, why can I not word? So, I think I'll grab it for myself. Fine by you? Don't speak. It was a rhetorical question. Alright, you hear chattering outside. Seems like your opponents had friends. With that reek, who could have guessed? You're about to have company, and Gormba is still out. Time to scuttle. Sneak through the window, very easy, or back door. Scuttle! Gormda's limp body is bulky, so dragging him out of the window truly requires a meerkat's grace. But you manage. You're cool like that. You can't just drag Gormda around. Well, you can, but it won't be particularly efficient. Time to recuperate and consider your situation. Crew can rest and restore health, but it costs rations. Rest. There's no ailment that can't be healed by stuffing one's face full of delicious meat. Things are looking up. And now that the map costs you so much bruising, what is it anyway? Let me see, the paper is a bit old. The map itself shows a cross on the other side of the desert. Marked the place. The location is reasonably specific. That's it. Ah, mysterious map leading to some sort of treasure. A key that unlocks a thrilling once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Clearly, there's only one thing we can do about it. Sell it to some adventure-seeking suckers and call it a day? Sell it to some adventure-seeking suckers and call it a day. Let's go. We'll probably find the right kind of simpletons in the village nearby. Nothing to do here? Move on. You arrive at a bustling village, a sort of crossroads where all kinds of people mingle. It doesn't take long to draw the attention of inexperienced scavengers. You pitch them the map, claiming it leads to an old adventurer's hidden cache, stuffed with zincreds and treasure. The native suckers buy the lie and the map. You pocket the money and go to the nearest pub. The rest of the game will be just dedicated to the journey of the naive suckers. Yeah, it's that kind of adventure. Alright, create a character. Well, we can just remake the same characters. Was her name Sarah? I have no idea. I'm going to assume they had the same names. Get out there, naive suckers. Alright, let's just roll scavenger. I'll make it work. Every adventure has a beginning. Yours was buying a map that leads to a cache somewhere across the desert. Supposedly, the cache holds immense riches. That's it. That's your motivation for the journey. It probably wouldn't sound noble to most people. Those people never lived in poverty. Alright, so Wasteland. Shelter. Rest without spending rations. One member gets a well-rested buff. Interesting. Buy rations, trade equipment and tools, meet villagers. Well, we're full health, so we might as well do this. What's this? Dune creatures are ravaging a group of helpless victims? You rush to help, or maybe finish the victims off and loot them. Options differ on the motives. Alright. So let's actually learn these characters. Avoid contact. Dodge the next enemy action targeting you. Gain +1 to 2 ability power for your next action. So does each character have one move? I think. Big problem I'm looking at is that they're all aiming for her. In that case, I'm gonna have her dodge and give her some armor. Okay, what do we got? So try boomerang. He's gonna take a little bit of damage. I could try going for that. We also have a basic attack. Let's just do it. Hey, there we go. Okay. Damage hurts. And then this is a status effect. Reduces ability power until end of turn. Got it. Okay, life loss 2. I don't think I can do that until I refresh my abilities. Let's take a look at what we have. Ability power for their next action refreshes other abilities. 1 to do damage to an enemy, lower their attack damage by 2 until at the end of turn. Ooh. Useful. Let's just hurt his damage. Could provoke, but I think that's a piss poor idea. Let's just see if I can kill this critter. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take the damage. Nothing else for it. But no, it's definitely Mad Max-ish, but not Slay the Spire. These characters do not have cards associated with them. They have abilities that are kind of vaguely card-ish, but no specific, like, cards. Let's give him the boost, because I think this guy has a double hit. No, he doesn't have a double hit. However, I can provoke and I get a bunch of armor, so we take very little. Okay. So if I shoot him, that makes it so he doesn't do any damage. She's got avoid contact. Let's just boost. Can't look at it anymore. Let's see. And then just bonus damage? Yeah. Ooh, good crit. Guess I could have just tried to kill it. Okay. Let's just punch it. Harm that creature. Give him the armor. For reasons. And this thing is just going to do a little. Okay. Go for the challenge. I mean, I might as well. I have nothing else that I can do. Do that. Okay, retreat and turn. Take a little. I wonder if we heal between rounds. Maybe we do. See, I'm certainly feeling extremely weak right now, but maybe we'll get it up. Success level B. I'm not surprised. Protect a bot. Deploy a robot with 7 health, 2 to 3 damage with ability +1 damage against robots. Skip your next action. Ability power affects the robot's health, requires an ally slot. Or ready. Give an ally +1 ability power for the whole battle, and ability power for the next action can only be affected once. Or, lose 2 armor. Let's get the Protectobot. Ah, sweet victory. Except there's no one to save or finish off the victim. There's no one to save or finish off. The victims were long dead. Bones shine through torn scavenger gear. Your unluckier colleagues. Wait, those creatures, they weren't beasts of prey, they were scavengers. So were their victims. Everyone's a scavenger these days. Wonder if it counts as cannibalism. What I mean is the beast didn't kill that party. Something else did. Nothing horrible bursts from below the ground to eat you. All you find is an innocent-looking trinket in one of the scavenger's pockets. None of you know what it does, but it absolutely positively definitely couldn't have been the thing to murder a group of competent scavengers in an instant. So you pocket it anyway. Don't know what it is, and loot the bodies. Scavenging is like your whole thing, but holy cosmos can it be revolting, and somehow you suspect that there might be something immoral about untangling the last earthly possessions from a person's half-rotted intestines. But hey, the living need to live. Power armor prototype. Ooh. Yeah. You know, honestly, all things considered, I'm gonna put it on Gormda. Okay, do we go to the camp and just heal? Maybe. We took a little bit more damage than I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna try and go for one more. So how many rations do I have? I got 10, so I can camp if I need to. As you walk along a narrow road, winding through a very unpleasant bushery, someone hails you. Oi! It ain't free passing through our lands. Bandits demanding a toll. They have that kind of accent and everything. Before anyone can do anything, Gormda sneers. Don't you oi me, pal. I ain't your pal, mate. I ain't your mate, bro, and we're not paying you a single zinc red. You should work on your accent, it's fake as shit. The last one does it. The gang leader opens fire. Damn it, Gormda. Well, that's bad. What's the purpose of this mysterious thing? Oh, bam! I don't know what that did. Gives an action when used. No downside? Neat. Less neat because they hurt. Okay, so he's panicking under fire. And this guy is boosting himself, which is a little bit... It's a little rough. Make him bleed. Now let's summon the Protectobot. Okay. Ooh, accuracy is down. Rough. So who does damage? Well, I want to see if I can hit this guy. Get the 1-2 punch. But no, I'm just gonna do that. Give myself the extra armor. And we've got a missile. Bonus damage if the target is a robot. Well, we don't have any robots, so there's not much I can do about it. A body bot. Okay. Well, we could just die. Oh. Doesn't stack. So we kind of want to be stacking that on everybody. Well, what's he got? I'm gonna have him fortify himself. And yeah, we're just gonna stun this guy again. And then we got the buddy bot. Let's just hit him, because if we can get rid of the sniper, sniper does a decent chunk of damage. I think she's going for the... well, I don't know what he's doing. Next attack +5. Oh boy, that hurts. Suppressive fire. Missile. Okay, he's been provoked onto the robot, which is a good sign. I can work with that. She's gonna just avoid contact. I'm gonna just see if I can kill him. Nope. Either way, I think we'll be fine, but we're gonna need a camp after this. Because, whew. Okay, start of each turn doesn't stack. Well, in that case, let's encourage him. I'm just gonna go for full armor. And honestly, just in the off chance. Okay, so they do just bleed at the beginning of their turn. Okay, so she's just hitting us with the... perfect. Nothing worth worrying about. Okay, so she's just gonna blind us. We don't need to worry about it. And we're just gonna end turn, because she dies. Yes. Well, we got an A. Coup de grace. 3 damage to an enemy. Extra 2 if they have the life loss effect affected by ability power. Counterattack. Retaliate against the first enemy targeting you. Counterattack follows the enemy into action. Does 7 damage. Or confound. Reduce the enemy's row's attack damage by 3. A lot of these are good. I'm gonna go for confound. Limping into the brushery. The gang leader cries something about you not getting away with this. Huh. As far as you can tell, getting away with this is exactly what you're going to do. Surely, this won't have any lasting repercussions. Bandits won't forget that. Stay alert. Well, first and foremost, heal the crew. Let's just do 6. No time like camping. Whatever insanity happened before, whatever ugliness waits ahead, now you can close your stinging eyes. Nothing can take this brief moment of peace and respite from you. Little do you know that the bandits you've beaten before are crawling nearby, planning revenge. You learn about the bandits' cunning plan moments after the narrator mentions it, via a rather sharp stick, trying to deliver the news directly to your brain, bypassing the skull. Fight back. Well, yeah, 7 on Retaliate is huge. It's true. Ow. Okay, so she needs to dodge. You need to hit the snipe. Shit. Okay, and he needs to fortify himself, otherwise he's going to get clobbered. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. I just gotta do the damage. Okay, so they missed. She's got a little bit. They're really wailing on her. Do we do... Well, here's a question. If I do avoid contact... we boost him. And he just taunts. We take no damage. Okay. So this is big issues, because that's some serious damage there. However, I'm going to boost her again. And we're just going to nerf both of these guys. Pretty hard. Okay, now they're going to do largely bupkis. Do we just hit her? Because the problem is, no matter what, I've got to do some damage. That'll do. It'll work. Okay. Yeah, what we really needed to do a while ago is just give this guy life loss. Interesting. Well, do we get to protect a bot? Okay, then I'm gonna boost him. I have no idea what that artifact does. Or it didn't work. That would do it. Okay. That stuns him? No! He didn't do the under fire thing. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, who's even wailing on me? They're wailing on the robot. There was an attempt. They're still wailing on the robot, so if I can just kill her, we're good. I might have to camp again. Okay, so who are they aiming for? Robot, which isn't a big deal. Okay, that's only going to do 3. However, nope. Ain't going to work. Okay, let's just provoke him. To reduce the damage. No, it's not enough. Unless I kill him. And then we just sneak attack. Alright, we're good. So he's gonna kill Brobot, but we don't care that much. Because then we can just finish him off. Okay, he's aiming for her, so let's just do avoid contact. And a boom. That provokes him. Well, shoot. It's fine. We're camping after this anyway, which is kind of depressing considering we just camped, but whatever. Retaliate against the first enemy targeting you. Counterattack follows enemy action, does 2 damage. Enemy gets life loss 3. Ambush is nuts. The bandits are dead. Okay, so you squash the bandits and loot the bodies, nimbly avoiding any kind of moral lesson about the price of humiliating someone. Isn't the solution just a... Oh, I cannot rest. To the settlements! It's holiday season, or rather, it's not, and you have zero idea what people in town are celebrating, but they're having fun, and you're welcome to join the festive fair. Have some ale for a bit of coin, or catch a red lizard for glory and a prize. Lizard! Gormda! Okay. It is agile, angry, and spits fire. Catching it is no small feat, so when you finally grab its tail, not a euphemism, the applause does feel deserved. Okay, there's also a shop. To the shop. Okay, so we want rations. Probably with all of our money. I might want to grab that. Just give her shields, and then as much food as money can buy. There we go. That's about as good as I'm gonna get. And then we rest because we have been clobbered. Just gonna rest for 5 food. I've been thinking, have you ever considered why we don't have any sort of centralized government? I think the local tribes would benefit from it greatly. Are you serious? Do you remember what the last sort of centralized government did to us? We're nice people, sure, but look around. It's like we're living in the rubber age. People are plagued by the issues that have long since been solved by technology. It's just that we're too fractured to recreate all that knowledge and rebuild civilization. What for? So that once again a small pool of people could accumulate all the knowledge and set them upon the rest of us when the Effers flee the planet? Hasn't history taught you anything? Never give anyone an inch of power over you. Ah, is this a political compass type of situation? The authoritarian versus libertarian axis. Lovely. I love to discuss politics. Nothing ever goes wrong when people discuss politics. Surely you both understand that there's no ultimate solution to your question, and that different forms of government fit into different societies depending on the specific issues they need to tackle. I do, however, happen to have a manifesto that explains my view of our current society. It's only 40 pages long. Now, which of you would like to read it first? They are curiously unanimous. Alright. Sarah's just the kind of person to overturn a random stone and find a hidden cache of food beneath. Must be from another scavenger group. Later you'll think if karma will balance itself out by an equally random stroke of bad luck. Now you ponder the real dilemma. Do you eat the old and likely spoiled food? Free food! It's old and likely rotten. There's a good chance we'll catch a disease. Free disease! Unspoiled food. Sarah sorts through the food. It takes a while, but surprisingly, the unexpected balancing stroke of bad luck that you anxiously expect doesn't happen. All you get is free food and a good mood. Didn't I tell you? Sometimes free food is just free food. I think my foresight warrants a free personal ration, so I'm grabbing some. And before you object, don't. Sarah now respects, Raid now respects Sarah. Interesting. And you can see the morale there. Well, I don't have too much of a choice. On a cliff, you find a nest full of huge brown eggs. Surprisingly, there's an old rusty robot next to it. Mama Bird and Papa Bird probably brought it as a gift to their unborn babies. Unborn babies that are probably very delicious with their lizard meat and salt. Dismantle the robot. Sarah. Oh, improves her stealth and knowledge. Her hands are fast and precise. Like a surgeon, she cracks the shell. Turns out rusty does not equal non-operational, but it does equal moving with a very loud screech when accidentally activated. Oh boy. It also has laser arms and lousy aim. Long story short, the shot misses, some rocks fall from a cliff, and 2 very angry bird parents rush in to protect their home. Well, they're kind of cute, if freaking horrifying. Okay, so they are aiming at him in a very bad way. I'm gonna fortify. And we're probably gonna nerf both of these guys. Whew. Okay. So nobody's aiming for him at the moment, which is not what I want. Oh, right, he skips a turn. Let's see. Now, do we just take the damage so I can get somebody bleeding? I should. Do I want to get the robot, or do I want to reduce somebody's damage? This guy's damage. Because he's going to cause problems for us. that mischance worked out well enough for me. Okay, they're all aiming for him, which is just rude. Please stop that. I don't know if I can taunt both of them. There's one of the two. I guess I'm just going to have him summon Buddy Bot, because if he's going down, we might as well make the most of it. I'm just going to hit that one for a little bit of damage. It keeps bleeding. Okay. So I'm going to do ambush. So they're both going to take some damage. A little rough. Hit that guy. Gives him with 3 HP. I'm going to just make this one bleed. Okay, does this bleed? It does. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but maybe it does. Maybe it's got coolant. Maybe it's got other things. Okay, so they're aiming for her now. Well, if I do Confound, that hurts their damage pretty bad. Let's get that one with the crit. Okay, cool. Nothing else? So the robot is still going to do 0 to 1 damage, and the birds all bleed. But yeah, bleeding oil. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so what do we do? It's just wailing on her. Let's just, wail on them. Let's see. He's still got his damage down, but no, let's go for the hit. Because it misses her. She gets ability power for a sneak attack on her turn, and that should just kill the robot. Perfect. Still... Hey, oh! Choose an upgrade. Life loss 3 if they have full HP, or life loss 2 to 3. Or extra damage for sneak attack, or make the target take 2 more damage until the end of turn if nobody is targeting you. I feel like 1,000 cuts plus. Maybe? Because that just means I use it on whoever's full health. I think it's worth it. Did you really have to be so destructive? The birds have fled, heavily wounded, most eggs are broken, and the robot itself is cleaved in half. All you get out of this is a couple of eggs and the feeling that you shouldn't be allowed in civilized society. I shouldn't be allowed to word. Just rest for 5. Trying to be a little stingy here. Can I go back? No, I can't. Training camp. Oh, I have no money. What's that, a gambling house in the desert? Gee, must be a totally honest establishment, not a facade for dirty dealings. With so many clients passing through. For bandits, the owners are awfully nice. You're welcome to stay here and watch them play cards. Could be useful to learn a thing or two. Unfortunately, can't do anything else. Sarah knows how this works. You can't win here. But as long as you're not trying to, thieves and con people can be charming company. If you enjoy dirty jokes anyway. Pay them some dirty jokes, have a totally honest gamble, to the training camp. Unfortunately, we still have no money. Okay. The sky darkens, a sandstorm is about to hit. You can see a cave big enough to accommodate the party, which means it's also big enough to accommodate some toothy fauna. Hide the cave! The party rushes into the cave, only to be met with a bellowing growl. There's no time to invent tricks. Weapons out. I've got plenty of food, so I should be able to heal. I just have to not die. Okay, so he's out for the round, but he does have extra armor. Honestly, who's even being aimed at? I'm gonna fortify her. Give her the extra armor for now. And let's 1,000 cuts somebody. When if I 1,000 cuts this guy, he dies in 2 turns. Oh, especially because he's got like a toxic spit move. Which means maybe debuff? No, not so much so. Okay, and they're all just aiming for him. Well, do I go for the retaliate? I could. Let's just give him some ability power. And we're just going to provoke. Just gives him a little bit of armor, not enough. But I could do this. Alright, so what do we got? Aiming for her. Let's just do avoid contact. Summon protect a bot. And let's just boomerang. Oh, do we? Maybe we don't. I'm just gonna okay, there we go. This is perfect. Because provoking it actually made it not do the debuff. Which is kind of what I needed. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna sneak attack this sucker. Then I'm gonna give it the bleed. Shoot him. Got anything else? Okay, so robot eats a hit. And he gets the... yeah, there's the bleed. Now they're all aiming at him. Which is a little spooky and I don't like it. So, we're gonna do fortify on him. He's going to lure this sucker. Now... we could confound. We'll just confound it. Keep taking no damage. I did actually take some damage there. Oh well. Oh, he's not full health. Nuts. But it still does do life loss too, which is an option. Here's the thing. I think I want to just lure it in, provoke it, because I want to make it bleed and I don't want her to take too much. I think we'll be good. So no damage. Little bit of chip. It's mainly the reduced AP that it's a little underappreciated. He's just buffing himself, so I guess we just wail. Just don't do a whole lot of damage. Just do whatever. Because that thing just bleeds out. Alright, all we have left is... oh, that's rough. Do a sneak attack. I could give her the wall. I think I'm gonna just encourage him and do a provoke. There you go. That way, he continues to bleed. It's really just got a hate on for her. Well, it's okay. We're good. Alright. Luckily, it just ends the turn automatically. I thought I was in trouble. This is a very low number roguelike. You know, you really are living on the knife's edge constantly. I like it. Okay. So extra health and damage. Or 6 health, 3 damage. Or 3 to 4 damage, lower their attack. No, we definitely want suppressive fire plus. Get some morale. Okay, we have a shelter. We can rest for free. Well rested, and it's time for this. The air smells of chemicals. A group of thugs seem to have burgled a technomancer guild and is currently dragging the loot away. Some barrels are cracked, leaking contents all over the place. The thugs' leader is Big Boy Billy, a man with a barrel-sized belly and a nut-sized brain. It's extremely unwise to disturb someone else's smuggling operation, but the passage is too narrow to just sneak past. A scout bird flies overhead with an anxious screech. If you do nothing, they'll discover you. And Big Boy Billy never leaves witnesses. Okay. We have a 95% chance to blow up the barrels. Can't sneak around Billy's thugs, but Sarah manages to crawl to a stray carriage and throw a grenade in it. It goes very much boom. The contents of the barrels are pulverized, engulfing everything in an oddly colorful mist. You rush in to finish Billy before he pulls his wits together. Alright, so they're lightly wounded, which actually works worse for me, unfortunately. Oh, and he can't do anything. Shoot. Well, alas. I'm gonna start with her. Let's just shoot him. See if he has the panic under pressure? He does. But yeah, that didn't quite do enough damage. I'll take what I can get. Oh. That sucks. And boy hootie, there is not much that I can do about that. Because yeah, they're gonna blow this up. Stuns all allies, deals 1 damage when destroyed. That's gonna freaking hurt. So I think I'm gonna give him the boost. Because yeah, I can't get the robot as I currently am. The reduced accuracy is rough. Gonna just, nope. It's okay, she bleeds. Oh, and they lose their target. No, they don't. That barrel is really annoying. If I had started by summoning my buddy bot, this whole thing would have been much easier. Hi, can you just stop? Okay, she does not have a dodge. Lure him in. Not much else for it. Boost her. Can you fortify the barrel? I can, but I don't know if it would be really worthwhile. Shit. And luckily the barrel doesn't do too much, but it's constant. Okay, well, let's pop some nanomachines, son. I just gotta get him bleeding. Whatever happens, happens. Okay. We're gonna lure him in. So far, so something. The stun barrel doesn't go off, which means he can't do anything else. Okay. I'm gonna confound both of these guys, but what else do we have? We got some stuff. I'm gonna confound both of them so we don't take too much damage, because we really cannot afford to take more. Do boosted armor, sure. Crit him, perfect. We still got Billy in the back, but Billy is, shit. Still sucks. Because that barrel goes off, stuns us again. Okay, good miss. And he bleeds out. On his turn. We got to do a sneak attack. I'm just going to I'm just going to provoke him, because as soon as he's provoked, this gets easier. Okay, I'll get him bleeding, because he gets 2 attacks. And honestly, I'm just going to keep taunting him. That's the best I've got. So does he take 2 bleed? No, he does not. That sucks. That's fine. I should have enough health for this between the bleed and her damage. Okay. Let's just keep sneak attacking him. Because he's going to keep hitting the barrels if I don't. And those barrels are heinous. So my best bet is just to hope that he does either 0 damage or misses me. Most of the time. Or at least enough of the times that I can survive. I think we're good. The other thing I could potentially do is kill him. Whew, that was tough. And going into that one slightly injured was bad. Don't give me a D ranking. I did fine. Words. Okay, bonus damage is pretty good. Let's see, 2 damage twice, affected by ability power. Crit deals triple damage. Tempting. I gotta do that. That's way better. Ooh, it was tough, but the way Billy kept blowing up his own loot to end you, the man would have been a treasure for a zealous suicide cult. As it stands, he's more of a treasure box for you. You loot the remains thoroughly, grabbing everything you can, including Billy's personal support system. Reduce ability power and a bonus action every turn. Ooh, that's interesting. Unfortunately, you blew the barrels up, meaning you can't loot the looters further. Oh well. Ah, good to know. Well, that'll have to be for next time. Either way, neat, incredibly challenging roguelike, and very much small numbers. I like how it works, and I like the interplay between the characters, and the fact that you can get a bunch of different abilities for them. I'm really curious about how it's going to go, because it does feel like it's maybe a little hair-pulling, but at the same time, there's a lot of potential there, and I kind of want to play around with it more. But we're going to have to wait until this game comes out, which is either going to be Q1 or Q2 sometime next year. We'll figure it out. But for now, I guess I just kind of went on a long pause for no gosh darn reason. Anyway, for now, I am tired, so I think this is a good stopping point. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.